What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gunfish TV. I want to thank you for tuning in to my channel today. I appreciate it very much. I'm out here today on Lake Chesdin. Now, Lake Chesdin is a lake that I really started to like. Fished it a little bit here recently and have done really well. Caught some really big fish, but it really just suits my style. Shoreline grass, frogging, flipping, shallow water. It just really goes with the type of fishing that I like to do. So back out here today, and we are hoping for a big one. Last time I was here, I caught a 6.5 on the frog, and the water is up a little bit more today than it was last time, which is good because the fish should be up in the grass. And when I was putting the boat in, I went right along the grass a little bit, and I already saw a bunch of small brim like this long up in the grass. So that tells me that that frog bite should be going on. Let's get them. I hope to get a big one today. Let's try to catch a 5-pounder, maybe go for a 20-pound limit. I'm gonna weigh every fish that I catch pretty much just to see if we can get a big limit. So it's a little late. I got here like 9 o'clock, but that's all right. It's not very crowded. Let's freaking get them. Let's get us a big one. All right, we are here to our first spot. This is the same place that I caught that 6.5 at. And like I said earlier, I really like that the water is up. The water's up, it's in the grass, so the grass has a lot more depth to it. You know, the water in the grass has a lot more depth, and the fish should be in it. So we are surely about to find out. Hopefully we get a big one on the old frog. All right, so as y'all can see here, has a lot of shoreline grass, ton of shoreline grass. You have all this grass that runs. You have some kind of thick stem lily pads as well, but this grass is pretty unique to this place. So starting off with the Booyah Pad Crasher Aqua Frog right there, and we're actually, this is a brand new one, and drew the little legs on the bottom, but we're actually gonna bend the hooks up a little bit. I already got the legs trimmed on this one, but we're gonna bend the hooks up as I do. Not a ton, but a little bit. I like for them hooks to be bent up. Get the legs back in place here, and we're gonna be good to go and hopefully catch a great big one. So there's some giants in here, and I'm freaking pumped. I'm excited for what could be. So let's get them. And also I ran way up the lake, come up here, you know, to this pocket where I caught that big one. But it's up the lake a pretty decent little bit, and the water up here is a lot dirtier than it is down the lake. So down the lake where I put in at, the water's very clean down there. Got a lot more stain up here, which if I can find more stained water, I tend to kind of gravitate to it. You know, clear water's fine, but I like a little bit of stain over, you know, clear. That's the first one. I mean, absolutely freaking smashed it. Oh, popped off. Chill out, bud. All right. First fish. Just got blood all in my boat everywhere, so we got to get that out. That's just from his lip, but nice fish. There he is, number one, little guy. Thank you, bud. Let's get you back in there. All right. So I hadn't been fishing all that long. Really have not been fishing all that long, but he made my boat a bloody mess. We'll wipe that up real quick. All right, so got the first fish. I actually caught one here last time I was here, but I was sitting here kind of I was sitting here kind of cleaning up that blood off my floor, and I was listening, and there's so many brim up here shallow just popping. You can just hear them in that grass just popping. So definitely is going to be a population of bass up there around this grass still eating on those brim. That's how they do at Gaston. They get up there, there's brim get up in there, there's little small ones, and the bass just roll up in there and just eat them. I said we were gonna weigh every bass, but we didn't weigh him. He was a little bit too small. I would say 1.25 pounds is what I would say he was. I kind of got a feeling that the fish are going to be more on the main lake in the grass, on the main lake points and stuff, but didn't want to bypass this. I know there's fish in here as well. Oh, there's a big one right there. Oh my God. Yep. That's a nice one. In front of them pads. I can't even boat flip that sucker. Come here. Got him. Absolutely choked it. Freaking good one right there. I'll tell you what, he's over 4. He is over 4, and you talk about choking the frog. That is a nice one right there. We're gonna put the scale on that one. He blowed it in front of them pads. Y'all can see, absolutely choked that pad crasher right there. Let's get that sucker out. All right, let's get this frog out. Get the scale on him real quick, see what he is. He's 4 something. He is 4 something. Let's see what he is. Yep. 4 pounds, 4 ounces. 4 pounds, 4 ounces. Daggum goodin'. Thank you. There he is, 4. Thank you. There she goes. Pretty fish. That fish was right here in front of these pads. Absolutely smashed it. Sweet. All right, let's go ahead and make a move. Let's go on down the lake a bit more. We're gonna pull up on this point. Got a heron up here, so that's a good sign always. And I'm actually gonna throw the trick worm up there first and drag that thing out. Looks like there's a lot of fish out here under the boat, it looks like, or bait or something. So we're gonna drag this finesse worm off this point and maybe get a bite. Maybe we can swing into one, and then if not, we're gonna pick up the frog and fish this and work our way in. All right, let's pick that frog back up. This is a good looking pocket. It looks like this grass has a little bit of depth on it too, which is what I kind of was missing when I was back up the river. That grass just didn't have a lot of depth on it. This fish got to have a little bit of water to be in, especially when the water warms up. All right, so just picked up the old flipping stick with a speed crawl, tilapia magic speed crawl, and I dyed the feet chartreuse. So we're gonna go along and we're gonna flip this, see if we get bit. If we don't, then we're gonna make some more moves. But right now we're not getting bit, really doing anything, so gotta try something different. Got that one. There we go. He ain't no big one, but got one flipping up there on the front of that grass. Ooh, chill out, bud. All right, little guy, but we had been quite some while without a bite, and finally got a bite on that old speed crawl. Thank you. All right, so I mean, maybe if we go along with this and flip, not real sure. I mean, he chomped it. He chomped it, that's for sure. All right, so we're gonna do some flipping in this clean grass. Now, I've not done that yet today, and I've kind of had the feeling that that's what I needed to be doing, but that's what we're gonna do. So I need to retie real quick. Don't want to get into a big one and not get him because I didn't retie. All right, we ready to go. All right, well, I'm a little bit scrambled. I don't know exactly what I'm doing wrong. I'm not getting any bites flipping. I'm not getting any bites on the frog. I've thrown a couple other things as well, and I'm just not able to generate any bites right now. So a little bit confused. I want to catch a couple more for sure before I leave, because I'm only sitting on 3 fish right now, which kind of sucks. I mean, I did catch one nice one right there kind of in the beginning, but I don't know. I mean, I really feel like I should be getting bit. The wind is blowing onto this bank, kind of messing up my frog bite a little bit, making it a little bit more ripply than I like for it to be with the frog. But I still have thrown it right much, but I've yet to get bit. Haven't gotten a frog bite in several hours. Got that one. Oh, that's a big one. Yep, that's a big one right there. Just saying, I wasn't sure about what I was doing. Oh, that's a doggone nice one. That's over 5 pounds. I can tell y'all that much. Come here. Come here. Man. He freaking choked it too. God, I mean, absolutely choked that thing. Let's get that out. Hopefully get that out without him bleeding. Get the pliers. That is a long sucker. Yep, he is gonna be perfectly fine. I was just saying, I don't know what in the world was going on. And there we go, we got us a doggone big one flipping. I just put that blue crawl back on. All right, 5 even. 5 pounds even. I'll take that. She's skinny. She's skinny, she's long, but there you go. I mean, that is a nice fish right there. Beautiful fish. Thank you for biting. Got her flipping, digging. So we got a 4-4 and a 5 even. I'll take that. I'm gonna take a picture of her real quick. All right, 5 pounder. Thank you, girl. Thank you for biting. There you go. Sweet God, I don't think y'all, I know y'all don't realize because you're not here with me, but it has been 3 hours since I caught a fish. I mean, I really think it's been like 3 hours since I caught a fish. Man. Got it on that blue crawl rage bug. And got it kind of right on that little point of grass. Came up, that fish had it deep. I mean, had absolutely choked it. Sweet. All right, so we haven't caught a lot of fish, but a 4-4 and a 5 even is pretty solid. Pretty solid, but it has been a pretty good little stretch between bites, but I will take it. If they're gonna be like that when you set the hook, I mean, I'll go a couple hours without a freaking fish, that's for sure. All right, so it's 2:50 and I'm not gonna fish too much longer. I would like to try to catch one more fish if I can, but I'm not fishing very late today. We're gonna keep flipping grass. That's the biggest fish that I've caught this year flipping, I'm almost positive. And man, it felt good to set the hook in that sucker. Because usually I catch some big fish flipping and I have not done it this year. But just, you know, taking this rage bug, pitching up to this shoreline grass, and that sucker, when I come up, he was going off to the side with it. Really good bite. There he is, he got it. Got him that time. There we go. Come here. He come up and, whoa, he come up and flashed on it. That's a better fish than what I thought it was. Oh man, he's bleeding all over the place. What we got going on? I don't know why he's bleeding so bad. I got him in the roof of the mouth. I don't know what he, got so much blood coming out for. That's a nice fish. That's a nice one right there. I guess that blood was just coming from his mouth, I guess. I don't know. That's a pretty one right up here in this grass. I actually think this is the same fish that came up and flashed on it in there, and I was hopping it out and he kept biting it on the way out, and finally he ate it. Thank you. Nice fish. He's actually better than what I thought he was. Get on back in there, bud. All right. Now I believe that was number 5. We got number 5 now. Good deal. We're not gonna fish much longer at all. We're just gonna fish right around this bend right here, and we are gonna call it. We'll put one more flip up there to that thing, and that'll be our last flip of the day right there. All right, that's it. I will take it. I will take it. Ended up having a good day. Caught 5 fish for probably, let's see, 4, 9, I don't know, maybe 13 pounds, maybe a little bit better than that actually, but I will take it. Caught 2 nice fish, one on the frog, one flipping in that grass, just the way I like. It was a good day. It was a good day. All right, back here at the house, and I ended up having a pretty good day out there. Caught 2 really nice fish, a 4-pound 4-ounce and a 5-pounder. And that last fish that I caught was actually pretty decent. It was probably 2 3/4, somewhere in there. But you know, the fishing wasn't super fast and furious for me, but I was kind of trying some different stuff and fishing some different areas that I had never fished before, fished some deep stuff. Didn't really pan out, so when I went back and kind of got back on what I was planning on doing and fishing my strengths, which was up shallow, kind of got back to catching fish again and ended up catching that 5-pounder. So had fun, wanted to catch a 5-pounder. That was my goal, and I caught a 5 even. So did accomplish the goal today. Had a good time out there. Anytime I can flip and frog, y'all know that's my deal, so I like it, that's for sure. But anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you next time on Gunfish TV.